afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports and Operations, have you live in the charge. A little countdown to great action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. Good to see you all out there. We're here for a finale of sorts. It is the Chop Chop Racing Dirt Series, presented by Geomax. Dirt Outlaws on board here tonight as the drivers get ready to lock in and make things happen. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And we are ready to go. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like out there. Jaden Sheehan, thank you for liking the share. RB, thank you for the like as well. Thank you to everybody watching, wherever you're watching from. My face is on TikTok. So TikTok, Kelly, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're all enjoying it and you enjoy yourselves. And, you know, life doth bring you things. Penguin's going to be your race controller tonight here for the Geomax Dirt Outlaw Series, qualifying just finishing up here as Robbie Milburn is pretty well locked in for the championship. The only real battle we have is separated by 2 points, and that 2 points is between Jaden Sheehan and Keegan Brown. I'm sorry, Jaden Sheehan and Falcon Smith, and so those two, they got 2 points. Now you're low on points. Nah, whatever. You do your thing.
I'm down to 584, but I just did another VOD review. I told you I was almost at 40K. There was the fourth one right there.
Almost too many. Oh, commands were working. I just saw them. Hold on, we'll get Streamer Bot going. We'll restart Streamer Bot just because we want to make sure that's a thing. Tonight, drivers are going to be running some awesome Charlotte Dirt, the Charlotte Dirt track here. Keegan Lunatic giving us our broadcast here for the series. Track race and weather reports show 67 degrees on the track temperature. We're going to see 69 degrees on the air temperature, 66% humidity, overcast skies, 3-mile-an-hour wind, bottle status, BV music, admin box. Here in the super late models here for the final race and the final spots ready to rock and roll. It is a 4/10 of a mile racing surface, just under half a mile. Now, I mean, track temperature up 7 degrees early here. That's pretty darn crazy. So we're gonna run 10-lap heats, 12-lap B main, and 70-lap feature. They do have a fast repair to be able to be used, and they're gonna be out there trying to make it work. Starting grid for heat race number 1, Ethan Wolf is going to be your pole sitter. Derek Husted's going to be your outside pole sitter. Keegan Brown, Robbie Milburn make up row number 2. Steven Loskowski is going to be out there with Nick Klosterman at row number 3. And then Michael Strickland in row number 4. Good to see you. We got some dirt racing ready to lock it in. And Robbie, revving his engine one more time. You know, last week, whenever I talked to him about it, one of the things that I reminded him is, like, you know, that stuff's really loud for myself and for everybody else out there. So, you know, things happen. Things happen for a reason. We're going to keep going. So, thank you to everybody joining out there on TikTok. I can actually see everything. I've got everything in OBS now, which is really cool. And we're on two different layouts, and that's pretty awesome to me. So, you know, if you guys like it, it's going to be something we continue to do. Like I can see Tyler Owens is watching. Bearded Bear Custom Hides was out there. The Ginger Ninja was out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you stopping over to say hello. And we thank everybody for being out there. If you like the vertical view, we'll keep on with the vertical view. If you guys want the horizontal view back, we'll do that. I'm here for your entertainment. Yeah, that's how it is. Satterfield, give us a like. What's up, Jason? Dude, Strike, this is Mr. Van Ness. Thank you, Mr. Satterfield. I appreciate the like out there. And the dang old VOD reviews. Yay. All the entertaining things that we have a tendency to do. We do have a driver camp, Stephen Loskowski, out there. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, you're going to see Stephen Loskowski at Twitch, of course. He's got the old tank top on. He's ready to show up and show out to show these drivers what he can do as we get ready to.
He's got some church guns.
He does. He's got some church. I tell you what, you've never seen Church's pythons. He's got some dang old pythons. Yeah.
Well, he ranches all day. He works horses, so yeah.
I mean, not wrong. All right, Pace Truck's going to make sharp left-hand turn on the pit road. We're going to do the thing here, folks. And we appreciate you all very much for being on board and doing everything that you can.
That guy stole my truck.
Oh, no, he's going. They're going in green. full send and all that jazz as we continue to run. SDK refresh for everybody here because SDK doesn't do SDK things. Ethan Wolf out front, Robbie Milburn in second. Easy going, easy come, easy go. Let's go for the Budgie Bird out there. There's Robbie Milburn holds on the second. Now Robbie Milburn trying to play catch up. MKZ Media on board the 80. 555 just behind. Right when he started there, he's tied up. And the 01 Diggs will be one of the coolest parts of this racetrack, which is 3 and 4, pushing up out of the straight. One of the things you got to avoid is you've got to avoid parts of this wall. It opens up and does become a problem for every one of these drivers as we continue to, they continue to push out. And, there's some openings that become very dangerous, especially for that right rear. Stryker's going to be in that 5 spot. Laskowski on pit road, Klosterman on pit road as well. Ethan Wolf putting himself in a good situation. Ethan Wolf in the 112. Pushing in Robbie Milburn in second. Stryker going around, coming to pit road. Something happened to the car there. Top 4 with a blanket. Stryker on pit road. Going to go a lap down. He's going to see what's happening there.
Okay, so
yep.
I have to give you some news.
Uh-oh.
We're going to be switching lobbies.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Was that an Alt F4? It was an Alt F4. Some people disappeared. Okay, well, we're switching lobbies.
Hold on. Somebody was catching me as I was catching you. So somehow the incident limit was set to 1x.
Oh, and people are getting disqualified. Yeah.
And people are, yeah. So we're making a new room, getting the incident point set correctly, and we're gonna go green again in about another 5 to 10 minutes.
That's just unfortunate. You're not wrong, Justin. You're not wrong. Okay, well, let's just quit that one, and we'll close that down. Hi everyone. Here, we're gonna switch everybody over to the gaming scene. Everybody can see me on everything else. So let's just move some things around. How is everybody? Hold on. Let's put up the old video camera for everybody to see everywhere. Hi everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Hi, Jason.
It's an amazing time. Hi, Steve. Welcome into TikTok. Hello, everybody. Howdy, Justin. Hello, Budgie. Hello, everyone. I hope you're wonderful. They have to redo the session, and so we'll go back to calling racing in when they get it up. Yeah. We're waiting for one to populate. Hello, TikTok. Hello,
he said
Twitch.
Give him about 5 minutes.
It's good. Hello, everyone. Just so everybody knows.
Welcome to iRacing, where iRacing does iRacing things.
Sometimes it happens. It's a good thing that I went live on 4 platforms today. Hi, everyone. How are you? Technical difficulties do happen. I've had them myself. So it's all good. It's all good.
Do you feel a little awkward right now?
No.
It's kind of like the Jeopardy theme song playing. Do, 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 do,
Yep.
do.
So Sarah McLaughlin got my videos demonetized. I had to go in and mute those on YouTube, just so everybody knows.
How?
Because, I played more than 3 seconds of it. Hello, Tony.
That's ridiculous.
Hello, everybody. It's okay. It's okay. I mute the segment and it's good. So yeah. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Everybody's waiting. Everybody hurry up and
How
wait.
y'all doing? Welcome to Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday night. Hey, tomorrow we're going to be doing some recruitment races for the Gen 6 series. So if you guys want to get out there and race, you guys are more than welcome to join us. We'll do 3 races. I'm going to start them at 7:30 Eastern, so 6:30 Central. Outside of that, we got a race on Saturday. That's going to be fun. Sunday
2 races on Sunday.
3. We got 3 on Sunday.
Oh yeah, you got 3. I got 2.
Yeah. Sunday fun day. It's
That's if I decide to run.
I need to have Jess come down here and pick the vehicles, because she won that one. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Yeah. So it's going to be the Dilligaff, the Dilligaff Dover. That's what we're doing there. So, if you're watching on
Dover.
Yeah, you're watching on Churchy.
I don't run Dover. I don't like Dover. Ugh.
Dover's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Me and Dover don't get along.
Got your driver cam up. Okay. I got you, Churchy. Well, everybody's late now, so it's really okay. Hold on. Let's switch over. We'll put in Church's driver cam and his 27-inch pythons. Oh, there he is.
It's black. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Tell him to give us a flex.
Well, he's watching.
Tell him to show the pythons. Give us a flex there, Churchy. He's probably thinking, screw you, Penguin.
Right. There. There, look at him. He's like, arms up, chilling.
Yeah, he's showing it his own.
There he goes. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Gave him the big old flex.
Room is up, but it is not open yet.
Yeah. Spawny Racing, thank you very much for the subscribe to the YouTube channel. Appreciate you, sir. So yeah, again, we're just waiting for the dirt to continue to go. The session.
It's not going anywhere. It's still going to be dirt on the ground, but we're waiting for the session to go. I'm sorry, I am in rare form today.
It's all via the internet. Okay, so the intranet is doing the intranet things. Yeah. Second PC is working. Everybody's out there. We've got good streaming things happening. All the fine things in life. Just do it. I found a new tool for TikTok, so thank you to everybody being out there and being cool and chilling with us.
Hi, TikTok.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm using Tickfinity. I learned about this tool by a Google browser. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Tickfinity.
Yeah, Tickfinity. So I was like, I searched. I went, OBS or TikTok overlays for OBS, and Tickfinity was like #1. So, I'm learning a new piece of software. I like it.
Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? It's thinking about it.
Let's go back to the sessions. Oh, there it is. It's up. It's there.
It's there, but it's not letting me in. I've got the circle of doom.
So what you do is you just close the league and go back in it, and it'll let you do your thing. Yep. Hello, everybody.
Oh, there we go.
Versus Lady Flexi should be his new name. I'm gonna call him instead of it being the Hulkamania, it's the Church of Mania. Thank you for the shout out for Penguin. He wants to be an American. Fight for your right.
Fight for your right. Let's see.
Man, the days of old the wrestling back in the day. Do you hear that the company that he has a beer with is being sued for trying to use his likeness as a as some kind of issue there. So Hulk Hogan's, you know, doing his thing. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Okay, well, these drivers are going to get out there and hopefully not get DQ'd lap one. Because that would just not be good. There's Churchy. There he is. It's about. Oh, I know. I'm in it. I'm good. Thank you for the shout out to Justin. Last live on twitch.tv/JustinBroGaming. They were playing iRacing. How about whisper sweet nothings to everybody? Yeah. All right. I'm going to put you back on the iRacing thing. And to Dove, give him some love. The Dove Love Racing Machine. Because, you know. Yep. I feel like I should go back to the, what is it called? Oh, I feel like I should go back to the starting Zoom screen. And start this all over again. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. Well, they got about 5 minutes into practice. They'll go into qualifying and get everybody joined in and chill it out and shooting some b-ball because they're kind of up to no good. Started making some trouble in my neighborhood. Getting one little fight and, you know, things. Oh,
baby. I have a question being posed from Mr. Strickland. Do you need the full 5 minutes of qualifying for anything?
No.
Okay, so if they all qualify or if everybody's ready to go, we can advance it. That would be okay?
Are you going to let them break in the track, though? I mean, they got 4 minutes to be able to break in the track. That's the only question I have.
Oh, that... okay, let me talk to Striker. Because Keegan's like, oh, we're going to advance it? You know, so hey, he's in a hurry. But,
we're in a hurry to get things done away.
Right.
Yep. Just questions. What do you say, everybody? How's everybody doing? Also, timer on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. If you have not seen that timer, that if you're out there on Facebook and YouTube, that is a timer to keep me going live. It is going to be concurrent now. I've realized that every time I add time to it for sleep timing, it's actually hurting me more than it is hurting the timer. So by the looks of it, if I get 8 hours of sleep, I'll not finish this for hot minutes. So it's going to keep going. We're going to be doing a bucket challenge tomorrow, an ice bucket challenge tomorrow. So I will go live on TikTok on Twitch from my phone tomorrow evening before the races, and we'll get that all taken care of. That'll be a ton of fun. It'll be pretty amazing to see. And outside of that, yeah, just chilling. Larry, thank you for the like, sir. Yeah, so if you want to be a part of all the dang old things, do the dang old things. Let's take 3 minutes to hydrate and stretch and do all the stuff. TikTok, we're going to be right back with you in just a moment. So, bear with us. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? It's the ad breaks are going to be out of the way. Liking the dang old paint schemes. I want to see what these drivers are doing. I'm liking what we're seeing. I like it. I do the cha-cha. So yeah. Craziness, right? Craziness. Thank you for all the likes out there, folks. I appreciate you all very much. Jake says, what the heck, drop the ball on the championship night? Yeah, it happens. Things like that do happen. I got 4 videos. Bungie, you're I guess Penguin says that you have to pick all the VODs. That's I guess that's the idea behind why he's doing the VOD reviews. I don't know which VODs. So I need what? 4 from him, 1 from you. I got to get 1 from Bollinger that's not his channel related. You know. All the things that happen. Oh, yeah. Awesome things. Awesome things. Yep. We're just waiting, folks. We're waiting for qualify to finish up, and we'll be good to go. We'll see how this one will fare. At least the drivers get a little bit of extra practice in. Now they know what the track's going to do. We're going to have 70 laps for the feature. That's a tire eater. It's everything that you could ask for when it comes to racing. Finding the segment where you start pushing. I think that's going to be the big scenario there. Right now, I mean, track seemingly a little bit more gripped up here. I want to check. Let's check the race information again. Oh, baby. That's fan coming over to the raid. How was your stream, brother? Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Raiders. My name is Jason with Signature Esports, and we hope that you are having a wonderful night. Track temperature already spicier right now. Glad you're taking a pit stop over here. Welcome in, Raiders. Jason here, Signature Esports. Getting ready to call this one final race of the Chop Shop Dirt Series here for the second season. It's going to be awesome. Welcome in. I appreciate you very much. Bollinger, hopefully your stream went well. Hopefully you did good. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. That's what matters. 10 lap P, 12 lap P main, 70 lap feature. We got a little bit of cloud cover. Track temperature, a little hotter. A little hot. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're playing flight sim. Nice. I like Flight Simulator. I like it. Is he good? Good, Budgie. I was going to ask you after the race because, well, you know, I want to make sure that I keep up on everything going on. So hopefully your friend is continuing to be the bomb diggity. Love it. Love every bit of it. Oh yeah. Make sure you go follow Bollinger. Bollinger's trying to grow his channel. He gets out there and does a little extra gaming. We appreciate it. Well, yeah. I need to figure out, and Budgie, I'll take your input on this one. What do we do to be able to get people ducks? How do we determine who gets a duck? Jess says that we should do a drop for a duck. How do we give people a duck? You know what I mean? How do we give people a duck? You've got a duck. Jess has got a duck. Hollander's got a duck. Penguin's got a duck. Probably should let some of the regular community decide who gets a duck. I see Aaron's got a duck. Does Pop got a duck? I don't know if Pop's got a duck. Maybe let Pop choose a duck. I don't know. All right, we're going to finish up qualifying. We're going to see what's going to happen to Robbie Milburn looking extra spicy right now as they get ready to go. Run a few extra laps in there. Yeah. All the good things. Geomax, geotechnical drilling soil sampling company out of Sanger, Texas. Love the company. We hope that they continue to have a massive success. If you need somebody to get out there and test your either new construction or your residential commercial properties, maybe you need some soil, some groundwater tested, I encourage you to get a hold of them, 940-736-7720. You can also visit them at 6962 Odom Road in Sanger, Texas. 76266 is the zip code there if you're looking for it on your GPS. You can also join Chop Shop by joining their Discord, discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing, or you can go to chopshopracing.net. Lify. Maybe. What's going on with this session? Uh-oh. Hold on. Our internet dropped out for a second.
You were a little spotty there. In Discord earlier.
Well, it is something happened to the internet. It dropped out. So I don't know what happened, but we're gonna see. I got to rejoin the race. Say again. Bear with me, folks.
Falcon was having the same problem you were. His internet just was not liking the new room.
Yeah, it literally just dropped. I don't know what's going on. Oh, bear with me, folks.
You have a black screen on Twitch.
Yep. Oh, I've got a black screen everywhere, so bear with me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Everything except for on TikTok. So, bear with me, everybody. Let's try this again. All right. See if we can jump back into the session really quick. Like really quick. Yeah, I don't know what happened. We got kicked from the session. We got kicked from things. So hopefully everything's good to go. Hopefully everybody's, on board with what we've got going on. So hopefully.
Jason forgot to pay his squirrels their peanuts for tonight.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, they should be climbing up the ladder right now. So, I mean, it was a temporary outage. So, so at least all that's going on. So thank you to everybody. Bear with me here, folks. Colby, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. All right. There they are. Hey, look at all them things. Oh, baby. Oh, man. All right. Here is number 1. Keegan Brown out front, Robbie Midgets in second, Church in third. drivers are losing their rear ends as they go. Right now, there's Churchy, there's Keegan Brown, Robert Church in second, Justin Brown out front. Pushing out as he would be. 10-3-4. He's going to come around and win heat race number 1. You know, it's just the thing. It's the thing that happens. Things like that happen. And, you know, maximum.
The things that are out of our control.
Yeah. They had an issue with the session. See, I told you that you never know what's going to happen when it comes to sessions and things of that sort. It'll be Brad Dove, Nick Klosterman, Ethan Wolf, Jaden Sheehan, Derek Husted, Michael Strickland. That'll be heat race number 2 as drivers get all shaken up here. But Dove starting second fastest out there. That's pretty awesome. All right, so hopefully we're still live everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
You're live on Twitch.
Mike should not have gotten muted. No, we just we lost everything. So yeah, let's see if we're live on TikTok again. I want to make sure that you know, everything that was working is working, can be doing everything. Yeah, we're still live on TikTok. Okay, hello TikTok. Hello to everybody again. Look at everybody who's watching out there. Much love to you all. Thank you. All right, wait for Dove to load in. There it is. What's going on with getting around there? All right. You know, hey, at least I didn't lose the session. You know what I mean? At least I didn't lose the what's this?
At least it let you.
I could reconnect, and I didn't have to do everything all over again. That's awesome. All right, folks, let's do the thing.
It held your spot.
Thank God it did, because Lord knows I'd have been about as angry as one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. Yep. All right, they're going. They're green. Whoa! Ethan Wolf, very bottom side. Hit the tire. Nick Klosterman looking to the outside on Brad Dove. Brad Dove slides up into the race line. He's good. 10-lap heats, 12-lap B main. Klosterman slides up underneath the 25. 25 returns the favor. Ethan Wolf back to the inside. Nick Klosterman out front. Klosterman middle of the race line. 8 laps to go when they cross the line. Maximum effort. Let's go. What'd you say? Some people have been having issues with streaming for the last 2 days. I believe it. I give myself a lot of room when it comes to a lot of things. Today, this is not one of them. Ethan Wolf in second. Brad Dove. Jaden Sheehan. Jaden Sheehan to the bottom side, trying to get around the 25. Come forward, advance to the feature. Whoa, baby, who's dead? Goes around. Michael Strickland, Jaden Sheehan, bottom side of the racetrack. Sheehan goes around. Had to recollect his thoughts and maybe his pants there for a moment. They brought the 0-1, sent the corner, made that just absolutely massive slide city opportunity there. 5 laps are going to be forward this time by Ethan Wolf. This is an impressive forward. Slides. Drive off. Big run to the back bumper of the 112. 26. Oh, crossover. 112 up near the wall. Find it clear early in 1 and 2. Ethan Wolf trying to hard charge one more time. Washington with a great crossover. And right now the 112 trying to make it happen again. Looking to the outside. 112, 16th of a second difference here. 26 up on the outside lane. Down into the bottom. Nick Klosterman slides up. And you'll see it. White flag waves. Final lap. 112 with a big run. Will search the outside lane. 26 drives up into the race line. Final attempt. 26 rolling. 112 12 near the wall. Can he get there? Not going to happen. 26 of Klosterman wins heat race number 2. Ethan Wolf will be second. Derek Newstead third. Stryker will finish fourth. As they go to work and they just tear each other up at the end of this race. I tell you what, that's something. Yep.
Somebody's on the roof.
The roof.
Stryker's on his roof.
The roof. The roof is on fire. We don't
Actually, I
need
think
no
it was more like the roof
water.
was crushed in.
Let that something burn. Steven Leskowski here for the Consi is going to be your pole sitter. We'll see Jaden Sheehan at the second. Connor Hazel, Brad Dove, Falcon Smith. Falcon Smith tail end of this one. He's going to be out there trying to make some things happen. Yikes on the roof. Yeah. Third track at Charlotte. Chop Shop will be coming back for another dirt racing series. It's going to be a little bit later. First, we're going to be calling a GT3 series on Thursday nights, and then, as the schedule, as the world turns, as their schedule persists, we'll find out what's going on there when it comes out, and be able to, if you want to be a part of a dirt series that alternates vehicles every week, and it's all about advantage dirt driver. Well, this is going to be one of the series you can get into. They're trying to make dirt racing great again. It'll be awesome to see. Plus, it'll probably start closer to the fall, and if that's the case, then you're going to start seeing some of the drivers that aren't on the dirt track anymore get out here and put themselves in a positive spin, positive situation. So, Loskowski, Jaden Sheehan, Brad Dunn, Connor Hazel, Falcon Smith. They're all ready to go. Let's do the thing. Come on, pace truck. Get your butt in there on pit road. You don't want to be there. Here's your race leader. We're going to take 12 laps around this big old track. Dirt track in Charlotte. We're going green. Sheesh, let's go. Jaden Sheehan, slide city early, 98, extra sideways in the corner, drops down, but a part of the race line. Leskowski still leads that lap. Leskowski over the bottom, 805 to the outside lane, crossover for the 805 to the 98. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 98 back to the bottom. Lane 1474, fastest lap of the circuit so far. Right now, Leskowski holding on to second. Brad Dove in third. Malcolm Smith going forward. Malcolm Smith and Jaden Sheehan need points here. Everybody, looking. Let's go for the Magic Bird. Appreciate you. Full wide, what's going on? Full wide, some racing. How you doing out there, bro? Leon, thank you for joining. Racing here, 34. Looking to maximize what he can. Falcon Smith trying to get to Stephen Leskowski. Brad Dunn holding on the second, 2 seconds and a half, 7 laps to go in the B main here at the consolation race. Jaden Sheehan putting in some fast laps. Again, 70 laps for the feature. That's going to be huge. That's one of the biggest features we've seen all season. Not the biggest, though, but one of the biggest features. But it's going to be a lot of rubber built up on this racetrack when it comes to the tail of this one. 34, Falcon Smith trying to close down the distance here. Big dig in the corner. 98 crossing back over. Right front damage for the 34. Sheehan working. 5 laps to go. 3.2 second deficit. The battle for third is between a couple of drivers here. It's a battle for second between a couple of drivers. And Sheehan did faster in each segment as they go. His last segment is fastest yet. When it comes to turn 1 and 2, 3 and 4, try to do more out of it. Can he run faster than a 14.54? We'll see this time by. Not quite 14.59. How about a 14.78 for Falcon Smith? He is full set and moving on. He is looking ahead, trying to make sure that he's as close to Jaden Sheehan as he can possibly be. Brad Tubb put a pole in this line on the final lap here. But Jaden Sheehan had a 1 and 2 onto the next straightaway. Just needs to take it easy. 4 seconds the gap for everybody here. Dirt track at Charlotte's been pretty eventful. And the 805 comes home in victory lane. Falcon Smith will be second. Brad Dubb third. Steven Laskowski fourth. Connor Hazel rounds out your top 5. Oh, Connor. We like Connor. Connor's good people. All right. The deed hath been done. What? All right. These drivers going to warm it up. As they warm it up, we're going to take a moment to keep ourselves on the beautifulest of hydrate brakes. And if you have not seen the hydrate brakes around here, well, they're spectacular. I'm going to let you be, and you're going to let me be. and we're gonna have some water, or maybe something different. I don't know. They're gonna warm it up. We'll be right back in just a moment. All the time in the world. All the time in the world. Good to see you all out there again. Thank you to everybody for stopping on by as we get ready for the final race of the Geomax Dirt Outlaws series here for Chop Shop Racing. Justin Brown's going to be your pole sitter here tonight for the feature. 70 laps of insanity at the dirt track at Charlotte. Nick Klosterman's going to be there on the outside pole. Robbie Milburn, Ethan Wolf, row number 2. Robert Church, Derek Husted in row number 3. Keegan Brown and Michael Strickland, row number 4. Jaden Sheehan, Falcon Smith, row number 5. Brad Duff, Stephen Laskowski in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Connor Hazel. And we are ready. That's how we are. How about it? Little extra love of the sun for these drivers. Maximum effort, maximum time, maximum presentation. And these drivers have put on a show for the past 20 weeks. And it's been a good show. It's been a great show. Good to see you all out there. Much love to you all. Thank you all very much for being fantastically available for your eyes and ears and sights and sounds of dirt racing. All the great things. EOL challenge for Justin Brown. He's going to try to get some more points out of this one late in the run. And everybody's ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do the thing. It'll be Nick Klosterman, Ethan Wolf, Robbie Milburn. And we'll see who's going to have the feature locked in as we get ready to look at a green flag run here for every one of these drivers. Fantastic day for everybody. Good to see you all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and dropping by and watching and kicking butt and taking names. Thank you for the hydrates and stretches. Thank you to everybody for being out there doing the dang old thing. Look at all those dang VOD reviews. Dang old dang. Posture check. My posture's fine. I think my posture's okay. I think it is. All those. Look at all those things. Dang, dang, dang. All right, let's do the thing. We're going to go out in style. Green flag. Hershey, your race leader on the inside. Able to take the lead early. Got a lot of side of the racetrack. This is the track you kind of have to manage your tires. Very important. Massive, massive tire run. The dust kicking up here for the drivers as we go. Church, Klosterman, Keegan Brown down on the left side. 2:70 deep completed. Ethan Wolf. Off two for the start of this one. Still working. Everybody looking at the dang old spring. See how this racetrack pairs up for these drivers. As we see them get all nice and dodgy right here. Love your butts, folks. Jake Sheehan up to fourth already. Justin Brown keeping it nice and easy. And so is the 25 of Brad Dobb. Robbie Milburn can tear over the field. We'll kick it on later in the run. As we get it, let's go from the Wedge Bird into all of the dang old slide cities. First holding on, Keegan Brown at the bottom. 6 of 70. Not quite the 100 lap run that we would expect, but we'll see the bottom line be great about saving tires early. Still trying to develop. We're trying to keep that outside lane moving. Right now, 7 of 70. Underway, 1 or 2 busy. A lot of venues look just like this, but only one can be the dirt track at Charlotte. Dirt racing, absolutely going up and showing out. Michael Strickland sitting at 8, Falcon Smith up 3. A little bit of congestion just ahead. Derek Husted in the 01 on the outside of the 34, looking at the inside. 4 wide, back to 2x2 across the start-finish line. 26. Oh, the 01 trying to slide up on the 26. Right now, it's going to be clear. The 26 trying to rip back in that little lane. 5 off of the 26 is going to be just fine. Extra sideways in the corner, a lot of debris. Right now, drivers pushing 15 and a half minutes, 15 and a half second race lap. Right now, Church, full second over Keegan Brown. Last lap, 15.54. Caution with a 15.21. Ruts across this racetrack, making it a difficult way to drive. Try not to shortchange yourself, that's for sure. Church to Ethan Wolf. Ethan Wolf, 15.26. Last lap for Church, 16.03. Right now, there's a lot of dust, a lot of dirt. Taking it to the corner. 112 on the outside lane. Drive off for every one of these drivers. Massive right now. And a lot to be said when it comes to who's going to be able to hold on to the tail of this one. 14 of 70. Massive, massive, massive. 112 on the outside, 805 of Jaden Sheehan looking to try to make something happen. Malcolm Smith to 6th. Over on the third lane there. That's one of the things that I'm seeing here at the third lane. Just matters. It matters that much. 26, 555, 34. Very on outside of the racetrack. 555 of Keegan Brown. Making it happen as well. Robbie Milburn behind Stephen Laskowski. Both drivers pushing in. Now, Robbie Milburn already got himself a championship. 80 will drop to the bottom side. Laskowski working and working hard. Advantage for Stephen Laskowski. Good look at where these drivers present that turn in, and right now he's working that wheel. Got a counter steal, keep himself up. He's going too sideways there, out of the gas into the corner. Got him smattered. Robert Church in the 01. In the 01 on the bottom side, Churchy has a 555 there as well. First try to counter steal as he goes. Good way to do so. So much dust on the track, it looks like the real thing. Massive understatement. How about them stuff? About them apples. Ooh, 5. Hard up on the outside wall. Strickland had an issue as well. Church might be trying to come to pit road. 5. Churchy. Here's what happened to Church. Ooh, 5 in the 88. Both drivers having issues. Church trying to come to, I think he's trying to come to pit road. Ian Strickland both a lap down. Bottom side of the racetrack. No caution because they kept it rolling. 88 looking to the inside. 5 on the bottom. Just going to complete laps. Ethan Wolf, Jaden Sheehan, Falcon Smith. Falcon Smith trying to keep that second place. Trying to keep it away from Jaden Sheehan within a point. Here's everybody rolls. Good race so far as we're through 27. Ritchie jumping to pit road. Strickland jumping to pit road as well. We're getting to pit road, so Church trying to find pit lane. That car didn't do what it needed to do. Jaden Sheehan, Falcon Smith. The battle for second is on. Laskowski on the lead lap right behind Brad Dobb. Brad Dobb at 25 up on the LC. There's the machine trying to pick it out. Super late models here, 29 of 70 being completed. Robbie Milburn trying to work his way forward. Justin Brown, same concept, fast segment there from Keegan Brown. Seeing the 01 of Derek Husted trying to make it happen. Derek through the corner. 39-37 will be iRating for that driver. big moment. And Striker leaves pit road. Releasing the race line right over the driver. Is going to get up to speed, keep himself on the grass. All the dang old things. 112, right behind the 98. James Sheehan, 1.3, trying to close in. Ethan Wolf, 38.04 on the iRating, leaving a little bit of lap traffic to go his way. He drops in, slides alongside 98, able to work the outside lane. Brad Dobb, a lap down. Laskowski trying to, oh, caution comes out. Here for the first time, Derek Houston. Sideways, parked it up against the wall, and he'll go to the tail of the field. Bring it out of caution, first one of the race. Keegan Brown up there working. How about Ethan Wolf, though? Ethan Wolf, Jaden Sheehan, Falcon Smith. And our first caution of the race, not quite halfway through this one. Caution laps do not count. The driver's going to try to scrub those tires off because they're going to need every bit of that to be able to make this work for the long haul. The long haul. Massive, massive, massive. Muscarell Enterprises giving us our first caution of the race. I want to thank you. I want to take, of course, for being our countdown to green every time we get out here and do this. And, of course, Shop Racing for all of our driver cams. All right. You know, the penguin doth left us. He is down there chilling with everybody else, which is good. He needs to go chill. He needs to go relax. Oh, baby. All right, lights are off on the pace truck. Pace truck's going to make a sharp left-hand turn onto the interior of the Charlotte dirt track here, the dirt track at Charlotte. Ethan Wolf, James Sheehan, Falcon Smith, Keegan Brown, green flag. Justin Brown right there on the back bumper. James Sheehan trying to slide the 112. Not going to make it stick. Falcon Smith still has quite a few laps to be able to make something happen here. Pitch into 1 and 2. Drivers working the outside lane. 112 there. 34. Into 26 up on the outside. 021 trying to work up as well. Trying to get his rear end turn to be able to run on one of these straightaways. And right now, bumper to bumper traffic from fourth on back. Falcon Smith sees Justin Brown throw a slider from out deep. And man, Falcon Smith working trying to clear. Falcon Smith, Nick Klosterman, Jaden Sheehan, Keegan Brown. Sheehan back to third. Keegan Brown trying to work. Keegan Brown up on the outside lane. Tires up near the wall. Dirt track at Charlotte has migrated up. iRacing, your platform for sim racing. Folks, if you haven't gone to iRacing, make sure you use iRacing.com. If you want to be a part of all of this action, if you want to be a part of any of the leagues, league racing is some of the best racing you're going to be able to be a part of. And it is a ton of fun. This track is getting torn up from the floor up, and right now a lot of rubber being built up on the ground. In the corners, drivers holding on, getting as much out of the cars as they can, especially late in the round here. Justin Brown trying to work his way forward. Ethan Wolf out front, 5.55 in second. Falcon Smith trying to keep himself within those 2 position points. Falcon Smith sees Derek Husted drop to the bottom. Whoa, Derek parks it in front of the 34. As Falcon Smith has to search for the bottom. Derek Husted came to pit road, got his fast repair, forgot the 3 seconds of damage replaced. Maybe had to make an adjustment, not quite sure minimal things you can do on pit road, so that might have been something he needed to do there. The Falcon Smith rolling. Falcon trying to get to Jaden Sheehan. Justin Brown trying to close back in. 43 of 70. It's 27 laps to go. Every one of these fine individuals trying to make it work. Ethan Wolf. Keegan Brown to the inside. Jaden Sheehan, big swing. And tries to make the pass on his teammate. Does not get there. Keegan Brown holding on to that number one spot. Ethan Wolf trying to hold back here. But Keegan Brown, 45 of 70 being completed. Justin Brown in fourth. 1.7 and trying to close in. Keegan Brown ripping the wall. 8:05. Big swing to the bottom side of the racetrack. It's going to slide up. 5.55. Drives back around him. And will lead that lap. Edmund Box, 25 laps to go. It's a 5.55 with the 25. Trying to put on a show here. And you know they've got to be hurting those tires. Jaden Sheehan almost settled in front of the 5.55, but had to get out of it. Knew he didn't have the run where he needed to. Ethan Wolf up on the wall just a little bit there. Justin Brown closing down on these drivers. Air Tuesday. Led 5 spots. He's Falcon Smith and Robert Church. Robert Church trying to work the outside lane, keeping himself up near the wall. Trying to keep himself off of that wall right there. Bobby Milburn is held on to an 8th spot. Nick Klosterman gets in 7th. Keegan Brown, 22 laps to go. .555 near the wall. Keegan Brown, Jaden Sheehan, half second. Ethan Wolf, about a second back from there. Justin Brown in 4th. 1.3 in closing. Derek Husted. And Falcon Smith. Got a charge late. Brad Dove. Got to close in the distance on the 0-1. Falcon Smith would be a top 3 in the standings, no matter how you look at it. Everybody working. Sheehan. Justin Brown side by side. Big swing in the corner. 8:05, 5.55, 112. 17 laps to go, and Justin Brown is lurking. Derek Houston now within the striking distance here, able to slide the corner. Comes across the slick and then finds the race line behind 1 or 2. Looks like he's trying to work low in 3 and slide up out of 4. Now very low, able to throw it in. 1.6, now 1.5. It's Keegan Brown able to hold on right behind him. Ethan Wolf, Jaden Sheehan. Ethan Wolf trying to get more out of the car. The very early going. That USC Speed Shop on board the top 4 as Derek Husted tries to disrupt that. But right now, Justin Brown going to 3rd. 112 with Ethan Wolf into the wall. Ooh, big pop off the wall for the 112. He's fine. James Sheehan will try to hold on to that 3rd spot. 13 laps to go. Keegan Brown trying to outstretch his hand here. Himself a bigger prize, and that is winning the final race of the season. Hello, Valerie. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you very much for being out there. Keegan Brown, Justin Brown, and Jaden Sheehan. 11 laps to go. 112 with Ethan Wolf. Trying to close in, so is the 021. 10 laps to go for Justin Brown. Oh, caution will come out. Robbie Milburn. Robbie Milburn up on the outside lane. Whoa. Netcode. Doing well. I hope everything was well with you. Big old hashtag on the FYP. I haven't put any tags in there. I didn't know if that was a thing for the live. Robbie Milburn. I think he got netcoded there. Let me back up. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Still learning about the old TikTok live thing. A little bit. All right, Far Chase. Oh, yeah, netcode. And the right front broke as he was riding the wall there. Ouch. Owie. Man, oh man. You always see people put out a hashtag FYP. And a lot of people join. Hey, cool. I don't have a clue, but I appreciate it. Thank you for it. I appreciate it. You know, we're trying to build our presence on TikTok and the TikTok lives and all that stuff. So I appreciate any advice when it comes to TikTok. Everything else, we're pretty much right there. But we thank you all very much. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Been wanting to go live building Legos. We're too shy. Do it. Are you kidding me? Do it. It'd be awesome. All right. Pace cars in. Do it to it. Let's go. We're green. One of the cool cats that we watch is oh man, Double A Amish Ace. He does some Lego streams. It's pretty cool. He does. I think he does it primarily on Twitch. All right, oh baby. Hunter Hazel, Steven Laskowski, caution back out. Here's what happened. He was in the wall. Oh, 80 into Connor Hazel. Ouch. Ooh. Got me to 1. I like it. Thank you for the 1K likes. One day you'll get out and go live. I hope you do. I hope you do. I encourage people to do just that. Here's Connor Hazel. 80 on the outside, 27 on the bottom. 80 has a big run. Goes to the bottom side. Oh, 27 gets out of the gas to turn the corner. And the 80 just nowhere to go. Deacon Brad, your race leader. As will be somewhere around 7 laps to go to go back to green flag. Thank you to everybody joining. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Thank you to 1K likes. I like it. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Thank you to everybody streaming. Thank you to all you content creators. Thank you to everybody out there who have their own interests in this world. That's awesome. It is awesome. Thank you to Budgie for being amazing. Budgie is an amazing woman. Thank you to the Dilligan for the ballistic one. Thank you to Penguin. Thank you to John and Stryker for always giving me an incredible platform and incredible racing to call. And then, of course, and always, thank you to all the drivers who show up each and every week. Then, of course, and always, want to thank everybody who puts racing on in general. You know what I mean? Awesome. All right, let's do the thing. Robert, thank you for the like. All right, we're live, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Let's go. Keegan Brown up on the outside lane. Justin Brown trying to work his way back to the #1 starting spot. Right now, 805. Ethan Wolf in tow. Malcolm Smith trying to roll the bottom side near the grass. He's got those left side tires still hooked up on the bottom. 6 laps to go. Trying to drive off. Derek Husted up on the outside lane. Falcon Smith has closed down the distance. Rolling. Keegan Brown, Ethan Wolf. He's the 805 there. Justin Brown trying to hold on to that second spot. Big run for the 805. Keegan Brown out front. Lunatic Designs, 5 laps to go. Admin Box, Bottle Status, B&B Music. 4 laps to go in this season. Here for the Geomax Dirt Outlaws. Welcome in. And hold on to your butts. Right now, 4-way battle for second. As Derek Husted has put his name in the mix. 3 laps to go. Keegan Brown trying to work away from what's going on behind him. Ethan Wolf into the wall, slows up, rolls forward. As Jaden Sheehan on to take that overall second spot. Keegan Brown, 2 laps to go. Going to win the final race of the season. Keegan Brown out of the corner. Justin Brown in second. Derek Husted to third. Oh, baby. 805 with the 112. Collect Husted to the outside. Goes to second. White flag waves. Final lap. Keegan Brown trying to hold on to it. He'll come around. Final race. Dirt track in Charlotte belongs to the 555. Keegan Brown wins. Husted will be second. Jaden Sheehan third. Ethan Wolf fourth. It looks like Falcon Smith will finish fifth. And that is the way the cookie crumbles. How about that? Good race. Robbie Milburn will be able to celebrate as the Geomax Dirt Outlaws Series champion. And he looks like he had a pretty rough race. Derek Husted, and then a 1 second, able to make a hard charge. That late race caution help it out, especially the tail of that one. Keegan Brown gets the win, and here's your race results. We'd like to see it. Keegan Brown, Derek the 01, Sheehan in that top 3 spot. Ethan Wolf, Falcon Smith, your top 5. Steven Laskowski rebounds to 6th. Justin Brown at 7th. Nick Kloshub at 8th. Connor Hazel, Robbie Milburn, your top 10, all in the lead lap. Brad Dub, 2 laps down. Stryker and Churchy, the final drivers here tonight as the feature doth show up and doth show out. Yeah, what a race. What a race. Let's bring up your feature winner here as we get ready to close out a season. And Keegan Brown gets the victory here tonight. Able to hold off. They were battling behind, and you just had to just be like, good, we're good. Just drive my lane.
Oh man, I was tempted because they're racing. Luke Soil's racing down at Huset's, which is like 40 minutes from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to decide if I want to do this or go to the races, and I am sure glad I stayed here.
You gotta win, dude. You gotta win.
Yeah, first late model win of the season.
It had to be the last race of the season.
Yeah, first late model win. It probably one of my worst tracks, but I just stayed calm and kept easy on the throttle, and it paid off.
Well, this kind of racing, where it migrates, which is exactly what the track did. The track, it was 1 for 1 what you would have seen at this racetrack if you went to the dirt track at Charlotte. Start slow, get into a big run, get into a green flag run. Everything seemingly migrates to the top. Drivers try to roll the bottom as much as possible late in the run, but this track had everything, and it is, from my point of view, there's a lot of rubber on that racetrack.
Oh yeah, honestly, this is like the biggest cushion I've ever felt in the late Model 2 at this track. Like, you could get up on the wall and you would just ride the cushion, you wouldn't even touch the wall. But yeah, the track, I started out on the bottom for the first like 30, 33 or so, just kind of saving my stuff, and because I knew wholeheartedly it was going to go straight up to the top. It was going to be top at the end, and if you weren't going to be up there, well, you weren't going to win, and unless you're Justin, who tried, but I think he hit the tire a couple times. So, but yeah, this track is probably the most legendary track when it comes to different lines and lines changing legitimately 24/7.
You know, one of the things that I like about this track is it's so close to the NASCAR track, right? That you get the feeling as if it was the main stage for a car like this one.
Oh, for sure. I mean, let's be honest. Tonight it was the main stage for this one, as it was our season finale. But yeah, it kind of felt like the Dirt Track World Championship when they used to run it at Charlotte.
You know, not a bad ending to what has been a pretty awesome season. Keegan, congratulations. We got a couple of people to talk to tonight, so we're gonna make sure that we give everybody all the love of the world, and congrats on the feature win here tonight, and give your shout outs, man.
Thanks, sir. First and foremost, gotta thank you for broadcasting, Chop Shop for putting this on. Didn't have the best luck all season, but when we did have good luck, we came around and got some wins. I think this is the most wins I've gotten in the 2 seasons I've ran with Chop Shop. So, yeah, I got to thank Midgets Speed Shop. We had them in the car, and they were bad fast. Just had to make a few adjustments for making it 70 laps so we didn't kill the tires off completely. And we ended with 50%, so I think we made a good decision and cut it real close on fuel, I'll tell you that. I think I had about 2-3 laps of fuel left at the end. But gotta also thank Warrior Apps for the awesome wrap. It looks pretty sweet. He's got a few more cars of mine to do. I'll get on your you-know-what, Nick. Billion Auto, Kegel to Lunatic, Jang Bricks, Amish Ace, Lunatic Race Control, Lunatic Designs. And yeah, well, I also gotta thank all the guys at Warrior Racing. They're all really competitive, and I gotta say, I think this is the first time in a late model that I've beat any one of them just on pure speed. So, and lastly, gotta thank the old lady for letting me do this, and yeah, that's about it.
Love it. Keegan, congratulations. We'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's your feature winner here tonight, Keegan Brown, coming home in Victory Lane. Let's talk to your P2 finisher here, Derek. Congratulations on a P2. He moved himself down, where I was trying to move him down, and I ended up going with him.
That's okay.
I ended up grabbing him, and I'm going, what in the world is okay? Let me do the moving. People, goodness gracious, and we don't have issue. No, it's all good. Man, what a run you had. Congratulations. I know that what was it, 3 and 4? What a round. Barely parked it up near the wall. Able to get yourself situated, get that restart, and just start trying to work. I mean, that was one of the things that that 01, it seemed like it was on rails there toward the end.
I hate Charlotte, Sig. I hate Charlotte, but this is one of the best nights that I have felt comfortable. I am frustrated with myself. I was watching the guys ahead of me, and they were what looked like slider lines to me. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but it looked like slider lines to me. So I'm like, all right, well, hell, I'm going to send it and see what it does. And I just completely dumped it. I mean, it was 100% on me. I feel dumb for it, simply as that. But, in the end, we clawed back from 10th back to 2nd. It looks like I thought I got 3rd, but I don't know what happened there at the end. But, man, I got to thank Elite. These guys in this set was on rails, and normally I'm not too comfortable. I've just moved over to Elite here recently, so I'm still getting comfortable with the sets, but man, I had a lot of fun.
One of the best parts about this racetrack is the ruts. And this thing has a lot of character, and it's seemingly watching what you guys were going through. It looks smooth, but it looked like it was bouncy all at the same time. Everything seemed planted, but it seemed like the tires wanted to skip.
Yeah, it was a little bit hoppy, I guess would be the best way. I was going to say jumpy, but hoppy, I would say the best way is, and you just got to know how to keep the throttle under you. When I was doing real racing way back when, I would realize that when a hop comes in, you got to be on the throttle. So I tried to use that in this set, and it seemed to work out, at least for me.
I like it. Hey, and sometimes whenever you hop across a berm or you hop across a rut, it just grips and goes. So that's what I'll say. Less tire spin, more spin in the air, and less on the ground.
Right. Absolutely.
All the physics in the world. Budgie, it was just slow on the iRacing live timing. They had an update today to try to make some more features work. So it was just a little slow. I selected him almost immediately. I had to double check that I had him selected. So it was just slow. Plus on top of that, I was just bouncing around and managing and doing all the things. Man, I tell you what, this is, I hate seeing seasons end. I really do, especially with the racing as good as it was tonight.
You know what? I haven't been, as you know, I haven't been a lot into Chop Shop. Robbie's the one that talked me into coming in here, and obviously I ran a lot of the midget races. Like, God, I hate them midgets, but for whatever reason, they just fit my driving style really well, and I've had a lot of fun every time that I have ran a midget race. I know I won the one, but I didn't realize that these guys also had supers. Robbie told me, and you know what? I just didn't pay attention. Just to call it as it is. Normally Thursday night, I'm having a few drinks with my parents, and we're having trivia night. But to take a top three, I don't think that's too bad. Signature, do you know where I ended up in points? Just out of curiosity, of course.
I can't tell you completely yet, but I can tell you.
Well, I won't force you. I won't force you. I didn't know if you happened to do at that point. But I feel like when I run 4 races, that I felt like I had a good run in those 4 races.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now because I don't think that they did the final ones just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kokomo's the last one on there. So right now, I mean, you were 17th 2 races ago. So, from there.
Hey, does the average look good? Do you know?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look okay. I'm not perfect, of course, but
3 starts, 2 top 5s, 2. That's a good day.
That's a solid day. But no, for real, guys.
And a win, of
Chop
course.
Shop was, yeah, of course. But no, Chop Shop did a really nice job. I didn't realize how much of this league I was going to miss. Again, normally I just have something going on Thursdays, but I've been trying to be home a little bit more to where I can run with you guys, and it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun. What do you know when next season is?
I know that they're going to take at least 10 to. I would say it's going to be more fallish. You know what I mean? Because they're
sure
they want to make sure that they can recruit all at the same time. Get some more of the real world dirt drivers that are off on out here running on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. Get them in here.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Well, I think Chop Shop's got something good going. Hopefully, it goes well for you guys.
I hope it goes well for them as well. I'm just the broadcaster. I don't do anything outside of just calling the races. So yeah,
you're associated.
I'm a friend and a pal, and they take care of me, and I try to take care of them and take care of making sure that you guys look as good as possible for on every platform that I could force it. If I could force it on national TV, I would.
Well, we appreciate that, of course. I get to show off my sponsors. Houston Custom PCs, Elite by EPI. The Kamikaze Wraps car looked fantastic, even though it was absolutely sideways on whatever lap that was. You guys got to see the good side a little bit.
It's not a bad day. Derek, congratulations on the P2 tonight, brother. We thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully, be in next year.
I hope we see everybody get out here and tear it up. More dirt. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. That's Derek coming home. P2. Last but not least, Jaden Sheehan coming home P3. One of the things that I was saying throughout this race was, according to the points, there was a 2-point deficit between you and Falcon coming into today's race for you're going to finish 3rd in the point standings. You might as well finish 3rd in the point standings somehow, some way that's going to work to your advantage, and that worked out very well.
Yeah, I felt good pretty much the entire feature. Unfortunate on the last lap. Wasn't trying to intentionally kill a teammate, but at the same time, racing's racing. Tempers are going to flare. Feelings are going to get hurt eventually. My bad to Justin, but, on to the next one. I felt like we had a pretty good car tonight. Felt like the speed was there. Just felt like I didn't have the drive off I needed coming to the checkered, and it wasn't there. Clean race all the way up until basically 10 laps to go. You know, we were throwing sliders, we were throwing haymakers at each other. There was quite the show, and you know, overall not too bad. I feel bad for Falcon. He was having a rough night. I kind of wish he was up here, kind of battling door to door. I know he kind of got taken out earlier in the race, and just kind of wish we had a little bit more of a battle towards the front. But that's how these things go. And congrats to Robbie, the league champion, and congrats to Falcon. You said he finished P3.
Yeah.
Or however.
Yeah.
So, yeah, congrats to those guys. They've ran a really good season, and I look forward to the next one. Hopefully we can get a little bit more people next time, a little bit more consistent. You know, these guys definitely put on a show every week. Definitely some good competition in here. And I'd like to see this thing grow a little bit more, have a little bit more fun. You know, maybe tone down the feelings a little bit. Let's just have fun.
I think that's that part of what they're going to be working on. And I know that I've got another series to call on Thursday, starting August 4th. They're gonna do 10 weeks, and we're gonna do a GT3 series. It gives a chance for everybody to recoup and relook at it and do that. So I'm looking at. I would say that if Chop doesn't start sooner than that, they're going to be looking at a fall series, which is enough time to recruit, get some of the racers that are, you know, out there full time doing this on the weekends, you know, Thursday through Saturday in the real world to get in here and race as well. So, you know, this is a good series, and everybody's put in a ton of time and energy, and the fact of the matter is 13 drivers showed up today, and, you know, we're averaging between 13 and 16 drivers. It's not a bad race. Not a bad field.
Not at all. Not at all. Especially some of these guys that who may not run up front every week. They still decided to show up each week and have fun with the guys who might be a little bit faster than them, maybe learn something or get a little something out of it. So at the end of the day, it's just drivers helping drivers. And, you know, we could benefit a lot by having more of the driver input listened to a little bit, because there's a few things that I think some of the drivers could have, or that has been said, could have been implemented in the league to change it a little bit for the better. But I mean, run the league how you run the league. You know, we're still just going to show up every single night. We're going to have fun. And hopefully this next season we'll be right back.
It'll be an awesome time. And I think that's one of the biggest things about this dirt series is that I know that there's always something sportsmanship is sportsmanship. Everybody's going to have their race. You talk about tempers and things of that sort. You know, racing's racing. Fake cars, real racing. I've coined the term, and I will say it over and over again. That everybody gets out there, and you know, when you throw 70 laps of racing at somebody on one of the hardest disciplines on the simulator, this will show up as a as well as anything else out there. You guys put on a show all season long, and I think if they even continued the way that they're continuing, the show is the show was able to be everything that you guys. I don't even know how to put it at that particular point, but you guys did a great job. This league has done a great job, and I think everybody deserves a hat. You know, the hats off at the end of the day, because y'all did a wonderful job, man. Man, P3 finish. Give you shout outs. SDK's doing dumb things.
Warrior Racing, Warrior Raps. Without those guys, we wouldn't have made it all season up front. We consistently finished top 5 most of the time. If we weren't battling each other, you know, I feel like we'd have been more consistent, but we kind of put the teammate status aside and we just raced each other. Hard, close, you know, sometimes we'd get into each other. Stuff happens. Majulisi Speed Shop, without them, the sets were bad fast all season long. Shout out to those guys for the hard work that they put in. Sweet Victory Apparel Company for some sweet apparel. Racing Boys YouTube channel. Go give them go look. They had a new video drop recently.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely interesting. Should check it out. And shout out to Chop Shop. This was an awesome series. Shout out to Robbie for the win again. And shout out to Falcon for the top 3. Really appreciate those guys. They ran a good season. Hopefully we can do it again next time. And Signature, appreciate you for week in, week out. It's been a pleasure sitting here talking to you after the races, and we have some pretty good chats.
We do. I like racing. If I didn't like racing, this would be all a moot point. That's just what. If I tell you what, if I wasn't what does Robbie call it? It's called the signature therapy sessions now. I will listen to it all. I will listen to it all.
We need more.
Maybe one day I'll dress up like Dr. Phil, and we'll do an iRacing therapy session. Everybody can show me show me their replays, and you know what I mean. And I'll be like, I'll give
point on the car where he touched you.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly. And put on the mustache and. So you want to tell me what's going on with you? All right, tell me. No, tell me. No, okay, no. Sorry. Terrible. Jaden, much love, brother. Go enjoy your week. We'll chat at you later, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too. Jaden Sheehan coming on P number 3. And last but not least, we're going to talk to your champion, Mr. Robbie Milburn, the Geomax Dirt Outlaw Series champion. Welcome to the club again, man. What about this one? How about it? Just needed to keep yourself clean. That was one of the biggest things tonight. Is keeping yourself clean, keeping yourself in the racing surface, and you know, man, there was things that happened around you that was crazy. Crazy race. But hey, you finished the race. You were missing parts, but you finished the race.
Yeah, that was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. We were all talking crap before the race, and Justin refused to share the set with the team. So I said, screw it. I'm gonna run the DLT set and see how she does. And it did all right. I tried to save a tire for a while, and then started climbing, and then me and lap car got well, I guess there was no contact, so I guess it was net code or something. I don't know.
It was net code.
I knew it pushed me up into the wall.
Yeah, it was big net code. Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, so that happened, and I'm like, I don't know. Then I went into the turn. I'm like, oh, this isn't turning, and then bang, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, like, because I figured even with as late as it was, and I think as good as I launched, I think I could have made it. I don't know if I'd make it up front, but I think I could have passed a lot of cars, because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the DLT set or just the way it was tonight or what, but it just seems like it saves tire better than regular sets. I don't know. I don't know what they did to it, but I still had, I think I had the 70 something on the right rear, and everyone else was in like the mid to low 60s. And that's even without running with the spoiler, spinning the tires for, I think, what, 8, 9, 10 laps. But I saw then when I started going, it had me behind the lap cars, and I saw the one car up high kind of getting squirrely, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't go there. Then I dove low, and about the time I dove low, I'm like, oh, that guy is struggling in the turns, spinning the tires, and just ran into him, and then my car went spinning and knocked the tire off and the spoiler off, and yeah, just trying to make a move and made the wrong move, zigged when I should have zagged. But yeah, I'm glad I clinched it last week, because it really made this kind of a no pressure night, although I'd really like to have won.
You know, and we all like to win, and I understand trying to win the last race of the season, right? I think that's one of the things as somebody who is a champion, because you know, in the NASCAR side of things, often the champion wins has to pretty much win the last race. You know, it didn't happen last year. I think somebody else won, or when Chastain won and somebody else won the championship. That it was the last year before. When you get into the dirt side of things, you know, it's like closure, right? Closing out a season, you want to have that last race and you want to come out on top of it. But you know, I mean, you got to push. You got to figure a few things out, a couple 10s or 20 of things.
Yeah, it's a little bit different with the playoff system. I'm kind of curious how the playoff system would have went in this. Well, I think I
You'd
just
have
kind of hit my
lost.
group. Oh yeah. Well, it depends what playoff system it would have been. Because if it followed what the Lucas Oil does, then it goes off the last five or six
Yeah,
races.
yeah.
Yeah. So that. But yeah, if it was NASCAR style, I would have lost.
I was gonna say if I'm talking NASCAR, because most of our watchers are NASCAR, of course. And if I'm talking NASCAR, you'd have lost today. So
Yeah,
thank
I would
goodness.
have got Jeff.
Thank goodness
I
it
would have got
wasn't.
Jeff Gordon.
Yes, you would have. You'd have gotten. You'd have gotten flat. Well, we can't say the word, but folks, it's a 4-letter word that has an ed at the end. There you go. But it was a good season, man. Congratulations. I mean, you're a champion. That's it. That's an accomplishment in its own, because you're racing a lot of people that are teammates, but also are really good at every form of racing out here. Include alternating the cars to try to shake some things up. You and I talked about consistency in the early going, but when you finally got that win in the dirt midget, that's when I was like, all right, now this is when Robbie kind of turns it up. And you proved me right more times than I could ever count for.
Yeah, I don't know that I really believed that either, but yeah, once that happened, it seemed like, well, it would have started earlier if I would stop just driving over my head and giving it away. So I gave away, I gave away just about as many as I won. But yeah, once I won in the midget, it really seemed like, I don't know. I think I kind of like in the midget there. I'm like, okay, I kind of figured this out. Like I kind of get it. And then after that, I didn't feel as backwards and terrible in the midget. And then late model, I could do just about what I was doing. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be a battle to the end, and then it just seemed like I was just gaining points. Then I won a few races, and I looked, I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know what happened behind me, but I've got a big lead somehow, because I expected me and Falcon to literally come down to this race.
It was consistency. It was the drive to be better. And then, there you go. And our therapy sessions.
Yeah, that's the biggest help. You got me calmed down and ready for the next week, every single week. And then the other Jason Satterfield, he's Mr. Positivity.
Yep.
Like just in general, it's just him. He's like the nicest guy. So he's always positive. I've never met anyone who has nothing negative to say, and I wish I was more like it. So shout out to him as well. Because during the week, just full on, you'll do great. It'll be all right. You're fast. You'll be fine. And I'm telling you, like, to anyone that doesn't know him, he literally does not say anything negative. Like, so just having someone like that, honestly, just makes you feel better. So it gets you in a good headspace.
I could see that. I mean, when he jumps in chat, he's just like, you got this, that kind of simple stuff. And kind of like it. Kind of like seeing everything work its way out and work itself out. Phenomenal season, brother. Always a pleasure to get a chance to have these conversations. I know Chop Shop's going to go to the drawing board. They're gonna work on another season. They're gonna take some time to do that because, excuse me, hold on real quick. Had a little horse there in the throat. He was going nay. They're gonna be going to the drawing board. They'll come back probably somewhere around the fall time, if not a little bit sooner. But they're gonna do their thing, and we're gonna see some interesting racing. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, but I know that you're not gonna stop racing. There's gonna be a lot more on board with you. But when it comes to this season, brother, you are the champion. Give you shout outs for the final time, and we're gonna close out the show with you.
Oh, just one funny note before we go.
Yep.
I had a dream about Chop Shop the other day, and I'm like, I'm dreaming about iRacing. What's going on with me? But I had a dream the next season they were doing street stocks, like dirt street stocks, and something else that was terrible. I'm like, ugh. I hope not when I woke up, but they may do it now. but I'm like, that's so weird to have freaking dreams about iRacing. Because it's like one of these nights, get off late, go straight to sleep, and still had iRacing and Chop Shop on the brain. But yeah, as far as shout outs, as always, Warrior Racing. Um, those guys are a little upset with each other right now. But usually it's a great time. We're all hanging out in there and having a good time. And shout out to Jaden for making a set for us to use, even though I was an idiot and went to the DLMT set last minute. So that probably worked better. Shout out to he's not a warrior, but I'm in Discord with him just about every night. Derek Houston in the 01, so he got a good run of the night, finishing third, and yeah, we race darn near every night. And it's funny because tonight he didn't want to run. I'm like, come on, man, it's the last race, and he's like, okay, and he got a good run out of it. And he said, I didn't know how to beat this fast here. I'm like, yep, and yeah, just good vibes all around. Shout out to the league sponsors. Shout out to Kigo for paying for the broadcasting here. I mean, they helped the league a lot. Shout out to I think Klosterman. I don't know all the sponsors. This is terrible on my part. But shout out to everyone that runs it. Strickland Church. It's really just a good group of people. So yeah, look forward to next year. Well, next season. Whether it's in street stocks or not, I'll be here and I'll run whatever we got.
If it's in the street stocks, I'll be surprised. But you know, all the things that are managed, it's gonna be fun to see. Brother Robbie, congratulations on being a champion. I did tell Jaden that I was gonna start making a segment where I dress up as Dr. Phil in a bald cap with a mustache, and I'm gonna let everybody, you know, kind of like the sim racing steward does. But I'm gonna do it in a Texas accent and tell everybody that their feelings matter. I guess I don't know. That's weird. I think that might be funny. It might be funny. If it's not, then at least I'm gonna get a laugh, and that's what matters. Brother, congratulations once again. I will see you in the next season, and good luck in the rest of your races, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it, and hopefully I can hop in one of the asphalt leagues and actually stick with it. But yeah, have a good one, and I look forward to the next time I can talk to you, whenever that is.
I love it. Robbie, be good, brother. That is Robbie Milburn, your series champion, and that comes to close on the second season for the actually I think it's second or third season. Either way, it's been a good season, and I'm sad to see it be gone. And they'll be back. They'll be back racing soon enough. Thursday nights here in about 2 weeks, we're gonna go and we're gonna be calling GT3 series action. So know that we're gonna keep racing going on Thursday nights. Chop Shop has a lot of leagues, and I'm excited to see what they do with the Dirt Series. And it's gonna continue to move forward, which I absolutely love. Folks, I'm gonna end the stream on this note, and we'll see everybody tomorrow for a big eventful day. Recruitment races for us. So for the Monday night throwback series with the Gen 6 car, we have an off night with Chop Shop. They're going to be off tomorrow night, so I'm going to take the time to do that. But I will see you in the morning as well when it comes to live streaming. We're going to be back with the marathon stream because it is time to make that timer put me live forever. You know what I mean? We'll keep doing it. Plus, Penguin needs a tattoo. We love Chop Shop. We love Geomax, Klosterman Engraving Designs, Lunatic Designs for the broadcast sponsorship. Want to thank Admin Boxball, Status B&B Music, of course, all of the people that help Chop Shop continue to roll. And want to thank Stryker and John Hammond for keeping me busy and keeping themselves busy in the evenings when we all know that our families take a big hit on this as well. Thank you to Budgie for being my moderator. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to everybody out there. I had to end the TikTok because TikTok was doing something weird on their end. So they put me in a different category in the middle of the stream. So it was doing something weird. So I ended the TikTok stream. That's why you probably saw a little bit of stuttering there for a little bit. But thank you to the series. Thank you to the league. Thank you to everybody for being out there. It's always a pleasure to be able to call races and enjoy ourselves while doing it. I will see you all in the morning, bright and early. Be good, be safe, be kind of what others support factor of life, and big ol' F you to cancer, because that's what we're going through. We'll see you soon. Peace.